Hi, welcome to Pub Hearing. My name is Alistair Bacon. I'm the founder of Pub Hearing. And in this short video, what I'd like to do is just two things. One is to introduce you to the products that we sell on this website. And the other is to give you an understanding of how we are able to provide these products to you at such, in a sense, ridiculously low prices. If you've been doing any homework at all on the internet, doing a little bit of research, you'll find there's huge variations in terms of pricing. If you've been to your local store, to your local audiologist, again, you'll find there's massive differences in the pricing. And so what we've wanted to do here with this website is to be able to develop a business where we can provide you with the very best products that are available globally at the very lowest prices. So the best products at the best price. As far as the products are concerned, firstly, we've taken the approach that we really only want to fit the very best products from the top 5 manufacturers. These days, with the improvement in the technology, it's really only the very major companies who have the resources to be able to produce a product that is really going to be cutting edge. It's really important that you get one of those big brand name hearing aids. So different manufacturers have different brands that they manufacture. And so we have selected 7 out of 7 different brands from those 5 manufacturers. And you'll be able to source those hearing aids any country, basically globally. And the information on those is widely available on the internet if you do your research. Now, secondly, the products that we fit will only be the latest technology. So we're not going to fit you with hearing aids or provide you with hearing aids that are 5 or 6 years old. These are really brand new, newly released hearing aids. And then thirdly, we only fit the top of the range technology. So most manufacturers have maybe 3 or 4 or 5 different levels of technology, and we only fit the top of the range. Now, having fitted over 15,000 people over more than 30 years with hearing aids, it's pretty clear that no matter how good the outcome is, people always want more. They always want to be able to hear a little better. They want to be able to hear where it's a little noisier, maybe at a little further distance. So there's always this desire to have something a little better than what they're currently getting. Now, you're not going to do that by going to get some cheap, nasty little simple amplifier. Again, that's why you need the top-end hearing aids. Look, I had a client just recently and he said to me that the very best technology was the least that his hearing deserved. And so we've very much approached that by just providing you with the big brand name products. Now, we like to look upon ourselves as being a buyer's agent or your buyer's agent, because these days, not only do people want the very best product, most people these days pretty much want the very best deal as well at the same time. And when we started to do our research, what we discovered was that the price of hearing aids varies significantly between different countries. So, and the price could be maybe 3-4 times more in one country than what it is in another. So in other words, the consumer is being exploited in certain markets, and in other markets, they're actually getting a really good deal. And so what we did was we set up this website. Our company, Pub Hearing, we're based in Ireland. We're based in Dublin in Ireland. And we were able to source hearing aids in Ireland at a fraction of the price of what we would be able to acquire them in other countries. And so the retail price that you would pay for the hearing aids on our website is actually much lower than the wholesale price that your local hearing provider would buy them at from their local supplier. So the first thing you've got to understand here is that your local clinic cannot compete with the prices that we're offering on our website. You know, many of them would like to compete, but they just simply can't compete. They're not able to because they have to buy the product at a much higher price. And look, I know this. I own a retail hearing aid clinic, not just in Dublin and Ireland. I also own a chain of hearing aid clinics in Australia called Hidden Hearing. And the price that I have to pay at wholesale in Australia, I can tell you, is probably double the price that I will pay for the same product, or what we are offering the same product to you on this website at retail price. And the question that a lot of people have asked me, so what's stopping the local clinic, what's stopping your local clinic from purchasing a hearing aid from overseas, importing it, and then fitting it to you at a reduced price? Well, the problem in doing that, or the reason they can't do that, is because they are not permitted to do so. They're just, by law, they're not allowed to do that. Basically, the local clinician has to purchase the hearing aids from the local supplier. Now, there is an exception, and this is the key to how you're going to be able to acquire hearing aids at a fraction of the price that you'll get them at locally. And the key actually is you, because as a consumer, you have special rights. As a consumer, you are able to purchase a hearing aid from overseas for your own personal use, import that at whatever the price is that you can acquire it at from overseas. This way, you're bypassing those pricing controls of your local market. And you can see why Pub Hearing has become quite a disruptor to the hearing aid industry, because we're basically circumventing the controls that the manufacturers and the entire hearing industry puts in place to be able to control the pricing in each market. And so if you're in one of those countries, which could be like the USA, the prices there at retail and some stores are ridiculously expensive. I have a good friend who purchased a set of mid-range hearing aids just a year or so ago. For 2 hearing aids, he was paying $7,000 US. And I know people in Australia who have been quoted and paid as much as 13 or 14,000 Australian dollars for a set of hearing aids. And they can get the same products off our website, as you can see, for a set for maybe $4,000 Australian dollars. That's a fraction of the price. Basically, more and more people worldwide are now purchasing hearing aids at these much lower prices from Pub Hearing, and then they're taking their hearing aids to their local provider, who is then able to set them up and maintain them for them. So again, there'll be a separate fee by your provider to take care of the hearing aids for you. But that whole transaction will be transparent. You'll know how much you're paying for the actual services, and you're going to be able to acquire the hearing aids at a fraction of the price that you would pay, obviously, otherwise locally. So it obviously makes sense to be able to purchase your hearing aids from Pub Hearing and then have your local provider take care of them for you. Now, we've attempted to make this as simple as possible for you. I know a lot of people are a little nervous about purchasing something from overseas, etc., and they're concerned about how do I take care of all the importation and all of that. You don't need to worry about any of that, because Pub Hearing takes care of all of that for you. So basically, you just place your order with us, and then we will source the product at the cheapest price possible. We will then organize all the paperwork to be able to send that product to your local clinic in the country, wherever you happen to be. And we take care of any taxes, any customs duties, all of the shipping costs. So the price of the hearing aid on our website is the price you pay. There are no additional costs. There's no hidden fees, nothing like that. So we are here to help you. Our goal is to provide you with the best product at the best price. And we want to make that process as simple as possible. Okay. And so if you have more questions, if you need more information, I'm going to offer you 6 different ways in which you can acquire more information so that you're going to feel comfortable about making a transaction online. So firstly, we have other videos on the website. Have a look through, have a watch of those, and hopefully that'll answer a lot of your questions. You can review the frequently asked question page. Again, we've pretty much covered most questions that we feel that most people will be asking. We have a live chat where you can communicate with one of our audiologists. You can email us, you can phone us, and you can even set up and book a 30-minute personal consultation. We look forward to being of service to you. Thank you for your time.